when life knocks you down. Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a time in every person's life when they face a defining moment, an obstacle, a challenge, a hardship. It might be something unexpected, something that shakes you to your very core. It's as if life itself has knocked you down. But here's the truth. It's not about how hard you fall. It's about how you get back up. It's about rising every single time, no matter what. Let's face a simple truth. Life doesn't always go as planned. There will be moments when you're cruising along, everything seems perfect, and then out of nowhere, life throws a curveball. It could be a personal loss, a professional setback, or an unexpected turn of events that leaves you reeling. Suddenly, you're off balance, thrown to the ground, and wondering, why me? Why now? But here's the thing, challenges are an inescapable part of life. They're not selective, they don't discriminate. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, or what you've achieved. At some point, you're going to face trials and tribulations. And when that moment comes, when the wind is knocked out of you and you're staring up from the ground, you must remember one thing: you're not alone. Every person in this room, every person you admire or look up to has faced their own version of getting knocked down. Think about it. All the greats, the ones who inspire us, who have changed the world in some way, they've all been knocked down. They've all faced failures, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But what sets them apart is not that they faced challenges, it's that they didn't let those challenges defeat them. They understood that life's difficulties are not a sign of personal failure, but rather a rite of passage, a test, a challenge that asks, how bad do you want it? How strong are you willing to be? Challenges don't come to destroy us, they come to strengthen us. They come to show us what we're made of, to test our spirit and to build our character. Because let's be honest, it's easy to be positive and optimistic when things are going well. But true strength, true resilience is born in the fire of adversity. It's in those moments when you're pushed to your limits that you discover who you really are. So when life throws a punch, when it knocks you down, don't take it as a personal attack. Don't see it as a sign that you're not good enough or that you don't deserve success or happiness. See it for what it is, a challenge. It's an opportunity, a chance to rise. Understand that these moments are not just a part of life, they are essential to it. They are the moments that shape us, mold us, and ultimately define us. Embrace the reality that life's challenges are inevitable. They're going to come, whether you're ready or not. And when they do, know that you have within you everything you need to face them. You have the strength, the courage, and the resilience to get back up, to stand tall, and to keep moving forward. Remember, it's not about avoiding the fall, it's about rising after you do. And rise you shall, every single time. When life knocks you down, there is a moment, a split second, where you find yourself at a crossroads. It's that moment where everything seems to stand still, and you have to make a decision. Will you stay down or will you get back up? This is where the power of choice comes into play. Because in that moment, no one else can make the decision for you. No one else can choose how you respond to the setbacks, the heartbreaks, the disappointments. It is entirely up to you. You see, choice is one of the greatest powers we possess. It is the force that determines the course of our lives. And in those moments when life hits hard, when you feel as though you have nothing left, the power of choice becomes even more critical. It's not about the situation itself, it's about how you choose to respond to it. Will you let the adversity define you, or will you define the adversity? Will you allow yourself to be defeated, or will you rise with a newfound determination? There is a profound truth in life. You may not always control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. The power lies in choosing your response, in deciding to get back up, to push forward, to keep moving even when the odds are stacked against you. That choice, my friends, is what separates those who simply survive from those who truly thrive. It's what separates those who look back on their lives with regret from those who look back with pride, knowing they faced every challenge head on and refused to be beaten. When you're knocked down, it's easy to feel powerless, to believe that you have no control over your circumstances. But that's just an illusion. The truth is, you always have a choice. You can choose to focus on what's wrong, to dwell in the pain, the hurt, and the frustration. Or you can choose to see beyond the immediate, to look for the lesson in the struggle, the opportunity in the setback. You can choose to rise, to find within yourself the strength to keep going. Every choice you make in those moments matters. Each decision builds upon the last, creating a foundation of resilience and strength. When you choose to get back up after a fall, when you decide not to let the knockdown be the end of your story, you are making a statement, a declaration of your strength, your courage, your indomitable spirit. You are telling the world, and more importantly, telling yourself that you are not defined by your setbacks, but by your comebacks. So when you find yourself on the ground, when the world seems heavy and the path forward is unclear, remember the power you hold. Remember that in that very moment, you have the ability to choose hope over despair, strength over weakness, action over inaction. And with that choice, you take the first step towards rising once again. When you think about resilience, you might imagine it as a quality that some people are just born with, something extraordinary or unique. But the truth is, resilience is not reserved for the chosen few. It is a natural part of who we are, a fundamental aspect of our humanity. From the moment we take our first breath, we are equipped with a spirit of resilience. It's in our DNA. It's a part of our being. Think about it. As babies, when we first learn to walk, we don't get it right on the first try. We fall again and again. Yet we get back up each time, determined to try once more. No one teaches us this persistence. No one tells us to keep going despite falling down. It is a natural instinct, a built-in mechanism that pushes us to keep trying, to keep striving, no matter how many times we tumble. That's resilience in its purest form. Resilience is not about never falling. It's not about being perfect or never experiencing pain or hardship. It's about having the strength to stand back up time and time again after life has knocked us down. It's about understanding that setbacks are not the end, but a stepping stone to greater things. Each of us has that strength inside us. It's what has allowed humanity to thrive, to adapt, and to grow through the centuries. Our ancestors faced incredible hardships, challenges that could have broken them. But they endured, they persevered, and they thrived. That same spirit lives within each of us. When life challenges you, when you face difficulties and setbacks, know this: you have a reservoir of strength within you that you may not even realize exists. It's there waiting to be tapped into, waiting for you to dig deep and bring it to the surface. Resilience is not a skill that you have to acquire from outside yourself. It's not something you have to learn or develop. It's something that is already within you, something that has been there all along. You might not feel resilient when you're in the middle of a storm, when everything seems to be falling apart and you're not sure how to go on. But that's the thing about resilience. It often reveals itself in the midst of our greatest struggles. It shows up when we least expect it, giving us the courage to take that next step, to face the next challenge, to hold on for just a little longer. And here's the beautiful thing: the more you lean into your resilience, the stronger it becomes. It's like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the more it grows. Every time you get back up after a fall, every time you push through a difficult moment, you're strengthening your resilience. You're proving to yourself that no matter what life throws your way, you have the power to overcome it. You have the strength to rise, to push forward, and to keep going no matter how tough it gets. So never doubt your ability to bounce back. Never doubt the strength that lies within you. Remember that resilience is not just about surviving, it's about thriving, about finding a way to turn adversity into opportunity, to turn pain into growth. It's about recognizing that you are stronger than you know, more capable than you believe, and more resilient than you could ever imagine. When life knocks you down, tap into that innate resilience. Trust in your ability to rise. because deep down you already have everything you need to overcome any obstacle, to weather any storm, and to emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. When we encounter setbacks, our initial reaction is often frustration or disappointment. It's easy to see these moments as failures, as evidence that we're not good enough or that our plans are falling apart. But what if we reframed our perspective? What if, instead of seeing setbacks as roadblocks, we saw them for what they truly are, opportunities in disguise? Life has a funny way of teaching us the most valuable lessons through the most challenging experiences. When you face a setback, it might feel like you've hit a wall, like the progress you've made has been undone. But here's the truth: setbacks aren't the end of the road, they're simply a bend in the journey. They are moments that force us to pause, to reassess, to rethink our approach. And in that pause, in that moment of reevaluation, there lies a powerful opportunity for growth and learning. Think about it: every time something doesn't go as planned, we are presented with a choice. We can either let the setback define us, let it convince us that we're not capable or worthy, or we can choose to see it as a chance to learn, to adapt, and to grow. We can use it as an opportunity to sharpen our skills, to develop our resilience, and to prove to ourselves just how strong and determined we are. Some of the greatest successes in history have come on the heels of significant setbacks. Innovators, leaders, and visionaries, people who have made a real impact on the world, have all faced moments when it seemed like everything was falling apart. But instead of giving up, they used those moments to propel themselves forward. They saw the setback not as a sign to quit, but as a signal to push harder, to think creatively, and to explore new possibilities. Setbacks often have a way of showing us what we're truly made of. They strip away the superficial and force us to dig deep, to find the strength and determination that lies within us. They challenge us to step outside of our comfort zones, to try new things and to take risks. In doing so, they open up new paths and opportunities that we might never have considered if everything had gone according to plan. Moreover, setbacks provide us with a fresh perspective. When things don't work out as expected, it can be an invitation to look at the situation from a different angle, to gain insights we wouldn't have seen otherwise. This shift in perspective can be incredibly valuable, leading us to innovative solutions and ideas that we might have overlooked. It forces us to question our assumptions, to think more deeply, and to approach challenges with a newfound creativity and resourcefulness. And let's not forget the strength that comes from overcoming setbacks. Each time you face a challenge and choose to rise above it, you're building your resilience, your perseverance, and your confidence. You're proving to yourself and to the world that you are not easily defeated, that you can handle whatever comes your way. This inner strength becomes a powerful foundation upon which you can build your future, knowing that no matter what happens, you have the ability to overcome it. Setbacks also remind us to be patient with ourselves and with the process. They teach us that success is not a straight line, but a series of twists and turns, ups and downs. They help us develop patience, humility, and the understanding that every great achievement requires time, effort, and persistence. They remind us that the journey itself, with all its highs and lows, is where the real growth happens. So the next time you face a setback, don't see it as a failure or a dead end. See it as a powerful opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become even stronger. Understand that every setback is a stepping stone to something greater, a chance to refine your approach, to hone your skills, and to prepare for the success that lies ahead. Remember, it's not about avoiding setbacks, it's about using them to your advantage, to propel you forward, and to turn every challenge into an opportunity for greatness. Failure is a word that often evokes fear, disappointment, and even shame. It's something many of us try to avoid at all costs, something we dread encountering on our journey. But let me tell you, this failure is not the enemy. In fact, failure is one of our greatest teachers. It's through failure that we learn, grow, and ultimately succeed. Failure, if we let it, can be one of the most powerful catalysts for personal and professional growth. When we fail, it's easy to feel discouraged or defeated. But failure is not an end point, it's a starting point. It's an opportunity to reflect, to assess what went wrong, and to figure out how to do things differently next time. It forces us to confront our weaknesses and to recognize the areas where we need to improve. In this way, failure provides us with a clarity that success often cannot. It strips away our pretensions and leaves us with the raw, honest truth about where we are and what we need to do to get to where we want to be. Think about some of the most successful people you know or admire. Behind every one of their achievements, there is a story of failure, often many stories of failure. They didn't reach the top by avoiding failure. They reached the top by embracing it, by learning from it, and by refusing to let it define them. They understood that every setback, every failure was a stepping stone on the path to success. They saw failure not as a mark of shame, but as a valuable lesson, a necessary part of the journey. Failure teaches us resilience. It teaches us how to pick ourselves up after we fall and how to dust ourselves off and how to keep going, even when the going gets tough. It builds our character and strengthens our resolve. When you fail and choose to try again, you're developing the kind of tenacity that is essential for achieving great things. You're proving to yourself that you are not easily defeated, that you have the strength and courage to face whatever comes your way. Moreover, failure often redirects us to where we're truly meant to go. Sometimes when we fail, it's because we're on the wrong path, pursuing the wrong goals, or taking the wrong approach. Failure can be a wake-up call, a nudge from the universe telling us to reevaluate our direction and consider a different path. It can open our eyes to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new ways of thinking. It pushes us to innovate, to think creatively, and to find new solutions to old problems. Failure also fosters humility. It reminds us that we are not infallible, that we don't have all the answers, and that we are still learning. This humility is crucial because it keeps us grounded. It keeps us open to feedback, willing to listen to others, and eager to learn and grow. It's through failure that we develop the humility to acknowledge our limitations and the wisdom to seek help, advice, and mentorship from others. Another important lesson failure teaches us is empathy. When we experience failure, we develop a deeper understanding of the struggles and challenges that others face. We become more compassionate, more understanding, and more supportive of those who are going through similar experiences. This empathy not only makes us better leaders and colleagues, but it also strengthens our relationships and builds a sense of community and support among those around us. Failure also teaches us about perseverance. It shows us that success is not about never falling, but about always getting back up. It's about having the courage to face failure head on, to learn from it, and to keep moving forward. It's about understanding that the road to success is often paved with setbacks, and that each failure brings us one step closer to achieving our goals. So the next time you encounter failure, don't fear it. Don't fear it. Don't run from it. Embrace it as a teacher, a guide, and a friend. Understand that failure is not the opposite of success, but a vital part of it. It's through failure that we gain the insights, the skills, and the resilience needed to achieve our dreams. It's through failure that we become stronger, wiser, and more determined to succeed. When life throws challenges your way, when the road ahead seems uncertain, and the weight of the world feels heavy on your shoulders, it's your determination that will define who you are and where you go. Determination is the fire that burns within, the inner drive that refuses to be extinguished by setbacks, doubts, or fears. It's what keeps you going when everything else tells you to stop. Determination is not just a trait. It's a choice, a conscious decision to push forward, to fight through adversity, and to never give up no matter how hard things get. In the face of obstacles, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or to doubt your abilities. But it's in these moments that determination shines the brightest. Determination is not about never failing. It's about refusing to stay down when you do. It's about getting up again and again every time you fall. It's about saying to yourself, I will not be defeated by this. I will not let this moment define me. I will rise, I will overcome, and I will achieve what I set out to do. Think about it. Every person who has ever achieved greatness has faced their fair share of challenges and failures. What set them apart was not their talent, their resources, or their luck, but their unwavering determination to succeed. They were willing to do whatever it took to put in the hard work, to stay the course, and to keep going, even when the odds were against them. They understood that determination is the key to unlocking their full potential, to turning dreams into reality, and to achieving success beyond their wildest imagination. Determination is what keeps you moving forward when others have given up. It's what makes you stay late to perfect your craft, to keep pushing yourself to improve, and to never settle for anything less than your best. It's what drives you to take risks, to step out of your comfort zone, and to face your fears head on. Determination is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who only dream about them. It's the force that propels you forward, that keeps you focused on your vision, and that pushes you to keep going no matter what obstacles stand in your way. But determination is not just about pushing through, it's also about believing in yourself and your ability to succeed. It's about having faith in your abilities, in your strengths, and in your capacity to overcome any challenge. It's about knowing that you have within you everything you need to succeed, and that no matter what happens, you have the power to shape your own destiny. Determination is about taking ownership of your life, about refusing to be a victim of circumstances, and about choosing to be the author of your own story. When you are determined, you are unstoppable. You are driven by a sense of purpose, a belief in yourself, and a commitment to achieving your goals. You understand that every setback is a setup for a comeback, and that every challenge is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become stronger. You see obstacles not as barriers, but as stepping stones on the path to success. You are relentless in your pursuit of excellence, and you refuse to let anything stand in your way. Determination is what gives you the courage to face the unknown, to take bold actions, and to pursue your dreams with everything you've got. It's what allows you to see beyond the immediate, to envision a brighter future, and to work tirelessly to make that future a reality. It's what fuels your passion, ignites your spirit, and inspires you to keep going, even when the going gets tough. So remember, when life knocks you down, when you face challenges that seem insurmountable, it's your determination that will define you. It's your commitment to keep going, to keep fighting, and to never give up that will determine your success. Because in the end, it's not the challenges you face that define you, but how you choose to respond to them. And with determination, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Adversity is an inevitable part of life. It doesn't discriminate. It comes for all of us in different forms and at different times. It could be a personal loss, a professional setback, a physical challenge, or an emotional battle. While these moments can be incredibly difficult, they are also some of the most powerful opportunities for growth. It is in these moments of adversity that our true strength is revealed. Our character, our courage, and our resilience come to the forefront when we are tested by the trials of life. When everything is going well, it's easy to feel strong and confident. But true strength isn't about how we handle ourselves when things are easy. True strength is shown in how we respond when things are tough, when the odds are stacked against us, and when it feels like everything is falling apart. It's in these moments that we discover what we are truly made of. We realize that strength isn't just about physical power or mental toughness, it's about the ability to keep going when everything inside of us wants to give up. Adversity strips away the superficial, the comfortable, and the predictable. It forces us out of our comfort zones and into uncharted territory. It's in this space, outside of what is familiar and safe, that we are pushed to our limits. We are forced to dig deep to find strength we didn't know we had, and to push forward even when the path ahead is unclear. Adversity teaches us that we are stronger than we think and more capable than we believe. It shows us that we have a wellspring of resilience within us, a source of strength that we can draw upon in times of need. Moreover, adversity has a way of revealing not only our inner strength, but also our values and priorities. When faced with a challenge, we are often forced to confront what truly matters to us. We gain clarity about our goals, our desires, and our purpose. We are reminded of what we are willing to fight for, what we are willing to sacrifice, and what we are truly committed to. In this way, adversity refines us. It acts like a forge, burning away the excess and leaving behind only what is essential. Adversity also helps us build empathy and understanding. When we go through difficult times, we develop a deeper appreciation for the struggles of others. We learn to be more compassionate, more patient, and more supportive. We recognize that everyone is fighting their own battles and that a kind word or a helping hand can make all the difference. This empathy not only strengthens our relationships with others, but also helps us build a stronger community, one that is supportive, resilient, and united in the face of adversity. Furthermore, adversity can be a powerful motivator. It pushes us to grow, to evolve, and to become better versions of ourselves. It forces us to look for solutions, to think creatively, and to find new ways of overcoming challenges. It teaches us to be resourceful, to use what we have, and to make the best of every situation. It shows us that we are capable of more than we ever imagined and that we can achieve great things even in the face of great challenges. It's important to remember that adversity doesn't just reveal our strength, it builds it. Each time we face a challenge and come out on the other side, we become a little bit stronger, a little bit wiser, and a little bit more confident in our abilities. We learn to trust ourselves and our capacity to handle whatever life throws our way. We develop a sense of inner strength and resilience that becomes a core part of who we are. And this strength is something that no one can take away from us. It becomes a source of pride, a reminder of what we have overcome, and a testament to our ability to persevere. Adversity may be difficult, but it is also one of the greatest teachers we will ever have. It teaches us not to fear the storms of life, but to embrace them as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. It shows us that strength is not just about surviving the challenges we face, but about thriving in spite of them. It reminds us that we are more resilient than we know, more capable than we believe, and stronger than we could ever imagine. When we embrace adversity, when we face it head-on with courage and determination, we unlock our true potential. We discover the depths of our strength and resilience, and we learn to trust ourselves in a way we never have before. We realize that no matter what happens, we have the power to overcome it. And that realization, that knowledge of our own inner strength is one of the most powerful gifts that adversity can give us. Fear and doubt are powerful forces. They can paralyze us, cloud our judgment, and hold us back from achieving our true potential. They whisper in our ears telling us that we're not good enough, that we don't have what it takes, and that we should play it safe and avoid taking risks. These feelings are not to be underestimated. They are deeply ingrained in our psyche and can be incredibly persuasive. However, it is crucial to remember that allowing fear and doubt to dictate our actions is a choice we make. It is a choice to let these emotions control our lives rather than taking control ourselves. Fear often stems from the unknown. It's a natural response to stepping outside of our comfort zones and venturing into uncharted territory. When we face something new or challenging, fear can make us question our abilities and our decisions. It can make us second-guess ourselves and hesitate to take action. But fear, while a natural emotion, does not have to be our master. It is not a reflection of our capabilities, but rather a signal that we are pushing the boundaries of our comfort zones and growing as individuals. Doubt, similarly, is a formidable adversary. It creeps in when we start to question our worthiness or the validity of our dreams. It tells us that we might fail, that our efforts might be in vain, and that it would be safer to abandon our goals. Doubt can be crippling, causing us to freeze in place, to retreat from our ambitions, and to miss out on opportunities for growth and success. But just like fear, doubt is not a definitive measure of our potential. It is simply a temporary feeling that can be overcome with determination and a steadfast belief in ourselves. To never let fear or doubt win, we must first acknowledge these feelings without letting them dictate our actions. It's important to recognize that fear and doubt are part of the human experience, but they do not define us. They are responses to the challenges we face, not barriers to our success. By acknowledging them, we can understand their source and confront them head-on, rather than letting them control our decisions. One powerful way to counteract fear and doubt is to take action despite them. When we take proactive steps towards our goals, even in the face of fear, we demonstrate to ourselves that we are capable and resilient. Action helps to dismantle the power of fear and doubt by proving to ourselves that we can handle the challenges we face. It builds confidence and reinforces our belief in our abilities. Each step we take, no matter how small, is a testament to our courage and a reinforcement of our commitment to our goals. Another effective strategy is to focus on our strengths and past successes. When fear and doubt begin to creep in, remind yourself of the times when you have overcome challenges and achieved your goals. Reflect on your skills, talents, and the hard work you've put into reaching your accomplishments. This positive reinforcement can help shift your mindset from one of fear and doubt to one of confidence and self-belief. It serves as a reminder that you have faced obstacles before and emerged victorious, and you are fully capable of doing so again. Surrounding yourself with supportive people can also make a significant difference. Seek out individuals who encourage and uplift you, who believe in your potential and provide constructive feedback. Having a strong support system can help counterbalance the negative effects of fear and doubt, offering you reassurance and perspective when you need it most. These people can serve as a source of motivation and inspiration, helping you stay focused on your goals and reminding you of your worth. It's also important to set realistic goals and break them down into manageable steps. When fear and doubt seem overwhelming, large goals can appear daunting and unachievable. By breaking these goals into smaller, achievable tasks, you can create a clear path forward and reduce the anxiety associated with the larger objective. Each small success builds momentum and confidence, making it easier to tackle the bigger challenges ahead. Lastly, practice self-compassion and patience. Understand that it is normal to experience fear and doubt, and it does not mean you are weak or incapable. Be kind to yourself and recognize that overcoming these feelings is a process. Celebrate your progress, acknowledge your efforts, and remain patient with yourself as you work through these challenges. Self-compassion helps to mitigate the impact of fear and doubt, allowing you to approach your goals with a healthier mindset. By never letting fear or doubt win, you reclaim your power and take control of your destiny. You choose to rise above these emotions and pursue your goals with determination and confidence. Remember that fear and doubt are not indicators of your ability, but rather obstacles to be overcome. By confronting them directly and taking action despite them, you pave the way for success and personal growth. Embrace the challenges, trust in your abilities, and keep moving forward with unwavering resolve. Perseverance is one of the most crucial qualities that can determine our success and fulfillment in life. It is the steadfastness and persistence we exhibit in the face of difficulties, challenges, and setbacks. While talent, intelligence, and opportunity are important, it is perseverance that often makes the difference between those who achieve their goals and those who fall short. Perseverance is the driving force that propels us forward, even when the road ahead is long, arduous, and filled with obstacles. To persevere means to continue steadfastly despite obstacles, failures, or delays. It is the ability to remain committed to our goals and dreams, even when progress is slow or when we encounter repeated failures. Perseverance is not just about enduring hardships, it's about maintaining a forward momentum and striving towards our objectives, regardless of the challenges we face. It involves a deep-seated resolve to see things through to the end, to keep pushing forward when others might give up. One of the fundamental aspects of perseverance is resilience. Life is inherently unpredictable and filled with ups and downs. We will inevitably face setbacks, disappointments, and moments of doubt. Perseverance allows us to bounce back from these setbacks, to learn from them, and to keep moving forward. It's the ability to get up after falling, to adjust our approach, and to continue striving towards our goals with renewed determination. Resilience is built through perseverance, and it is this resilience that fortifies us against future challenges. Perseverance also helps us develop a strong work ethic. It teaches us the value of hard work, discipline, and dedication. Achieving our goals often requires sustained effort and commitment over time. Perseverance ensures that we remain focused and diligent, even when the initial excitement fades and the journey becomes monotonous or challenging. It instills in us a sense of responsibility and an understanding that success is not always immediate or easy, but it is earned through consistent effort and determination. Furthermore, perseverance fosters personal growth and development. When we persevere through difficulties, we not only move closer to our goals, but also grow as individuals. We learn important life skills such as problem solving, adaptability, and strategic thinking. We develop greater self-confidence and self-efficacy as we prove to ourselves that we can overcome obstacles and achieve what we set out to do. Each challenge we overcome through perseverance contributes to our overall growth and enhances our capacity to handle future challenges. Perseverance is also crucial for achieving long-term success. Many great accomplishments are not achieved overnight. They require years of hard work, dedication, and unwavering commitment. Perseverance ensures that we remain focused on our long-term objectives, even when immediate results are not visible. It enables us to maintain our vision and motivation, to keep pushing towards our goals despite setbacks, and to eventually achieve success through sustained effort. In addition, perseverance builds character. It teaches us patience, humility, and the importance of staying true to our values and goals. It helps us develop a strong sense of purpose and integrity as we remain committed to our objectives regardless of external circumstances. Through perseverance, we learn to handle criticism, navigate obstacles, and stay true to our principles, which ultimately shapes our character and defines who we are. Perseverance also inspires others. When we demonstrate persistence and determination in pursuing our goals, we set an example for those around us. Our ability to overcome challenges and continue striving towards our objectives can motivate and encourage others to do the same. By showing that success is possible through perseverance, we can inspire others to persevere in their own endeavors and contribute to a culture of resilience and determination. Moreover, perseverance enables us to embrace and learn from failure. Failure is an inevitable part of any journey towards success. It provides us with valuable lessons and insights that can help us improve and grow. Perseverance allows us to view failure not as a final defeat, but as a temporary setback, a learning opportunity that brings us closer to our goals. By learning from our failures and continuing to persevere, we can turn setbacks into stepping stones and build a foundation for future success. Lastly, perseverance is essential for achieving personal satisfaction and fulfillment. The journey towards our goals is often as important as the destination. It is through the process of striving, overcoming challenges, and achieving our objectives that we find a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Perseverance ensures that we remain engaged in this journey, that we continue to pursue our passions and dreams, and that we experience the deep satisfaction that comes from achieving something through our own efforts and determination. In summary, perseverance is a powerful quality that underpins success, personal growth, and fulfillment. It allows us to navigate through challenges, develop resilience, and achieve our long-term goals. It builds character, inspires others, and enables us to embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Through perseverance, we remain committed to our dreams and continue to push forward, ultimately finding success and satisfaction in our endeavors. Rising is a choice, a powerful and conscious decision that each of us can make when faced with adversity, setbacks, and challenges. It's not merely a reaction to circumstances, but a deliberate act of will. In the face of difficulty, we are presented with two paths, one of surrender and resignation, and one of resolve and action. Choosing to rise is about embracing the latter, about refusing to be defined by our struggles and instead taking control of our response to them. The concept of rising as a choice highlights that our reactions to challenges are within our control. We can decide whether to let obstacles and setbacks dictate our actions or to confront them with determination and strength. This choice is fundamental to how we navigate the complexities of life. When we choose to rise, we take ownership of our journey and affirm our ability to shape our own destiny. Making the choice to rise involves a conscious shift in mindset. It requires us to move beyond the initial shock or disappointment that often accompanies adversity and to focus on what can be done to overcome the situation. It means choosing hope over despair, action over inaction, and perseverance over giving up. This shift is not always easy, but it is a crucial step in transforming challenges into opportunities for growth and achievement. Rising is also about setting and maintaining a positive mindset. When faced with obstacles, it's easy to succumb to negative thoughts and feelings of helplessness. However, choosing to rise means actively countering these negative thoughts with affirmations of your strength, resilience, and capabilities. It involves fostering a belief in your ability to overcome difficulties and focusing on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. By maintaining a positive mindset, you empower yourself to face challenges head-on and to navigate them with confidence and clarity. Furthermore, rising as a choice is about embracing responsibility for your own growth and development. It's about understanding that while you may not have control over the external circumstances you face, you do have control over how you respond to them. This sense of personal responsibility is empowering, as it places the power to influence your life and your outcomes firmly in your own hands. It means acknowledging that your actions, attitudes, and decisions play a significant role in shaping your experiences and determining your success. Choosing to rise also involves resilience and adaptability. Life's challenges are often unpredictable and may require us to adjust our strategies, goals, or approaches. Rising means being flexible and willing to adapt to changing circumstances while remaining focused on your ultimate objectives. It requires resilience to bounce back from setbacks, to learn from failures, and to keep moving forward despite difficulties. This resilience is built through experience and practice, and it strengthens our ability to handle future challenges with greater ease. Moreover, rising as a choice is about taking proactive steps towards overcoming obstacles. It involves setting clear goals, developing a plan of action, and taking deliberate steps towards achieving them. It means not waiting for circumstances to change or for external validation, but instead taking initiative and making progress through your own efforts. This proactive approach not only helps you address immediate challenges, but also builds momentum and confidence as you work towards your long-term aspirations. Choosing to rise also has a ripple effect on those around you. When you make the decision to rise above challenges and maintain a positive, determined attitude, you become a source of inspiration and strength for others. Your resilience and perseverance can motivate those around you to adopt a similar mindset and approach their own challenges with renewed vigor. This collective rising creates a supportive and empowering environment where individuals can uplift and encourage one another, leading to greater overall success and well-being. Additionally, rising as a choice reinforces personal empowerment. It is a testament to your ability to take control of your life and to overcome the obstacles that stand in your way. It means recognizing that you have the power to influence your own path and to determine your own success. This empowerment fosters a sense of self-efficacy and confidence, allowing you to approach challenges with a greater sense of agency and purpose. Ultimately, rising is a choice that defines our approach to life's challenges. It is a decision to confront adversity with courage, to maintain a positive and proactive mindset, and to take ownership of our journey. By choosing to rise, we affirm our strength, resilience, and capacity for growth, transforming obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into stepping stones towards success. In conclusion, the choice to rise above adversity is not merely about overcoming obstacles, but about embracing the full spectrum of our potential. Every challenge we face is an opportunity to redefine our limits, to strengthen our resolve, and to prove to ourselves and the world that we are capable of achieving greatness. When life tests us, when we are confronted with difficulties that seem insurmountable, remember that rising is always within your power. It's a choice that empowers you to shape your destiny, to transform setbacks into stepping stones, and to navigate your journey with courage and determination. As you face the inevitable trials of life, choose to rise. Choose to see obstacles as opportunities for growth, to approach challenges with resilience, and to maintain a steadfast belief in your ability to overcome. By doing so, you not only conquer the hurdles in your path, but also forge a path of strength, growth, and success.